Good morning. I'm Aisha Howard. It is Tuesday, December 14th.
And I'm Madison Carter. We're going to stay on top of this breaking news we've been following for you all morning about that deadly house fire in Decatur.
5 people are dead, including at least 2 children following the house fire. The tragedy comes just days before Christmas. We do have team coverage as this story develops. Liza Lucas arriving to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta with information about the victims of the fire.
But first, want to go out to Mara Sirianni, who has been moved a little closer to the home where this all unfolded in the very early hours of the morning. So Mara, as you've gotten closer to the scene, what can you tell us? What have we learned so far?
Well, guys, to kind of wrap it up, this is an incredibly devastating scene. So you mentioned those 2 young victims. I've learned that they were just 6 and 3 years old. The one little girl just had a birthday back on December 5th. And you mentioned the home. It is right behind me here. So you can see that the flames are out, but there are still fire crews here on scene. 5 victims total. 4 of them actually died inside of this home. When the fire started around 12:30 this morning, that is when family members inside the home were actually able to contact some of their loved ones and call them for help. They called 911. Fire crews were able to respond quickly. This is such an incredibly tough scene, though. You mentioned we have 2 very young victims, so it's hard not only for family members, but also for first responders as they work this scene. So that's the very latest here. We did ask fire crews if they have any indication about how this fire started. They said they can't comment on that now. Anything they would say would be purely speculation, because this is going to, of course, be an investigation into the cause of this fire. Now, Liza has more from the family, and I can tell you on scene that I've just learned that they are setting up a GoFundMe. Don't have the link just yet, but as soon as we do, we will post that online. Back to you guys.
All right, Mara, thank you. If you're feeling how we're feeling, your heart is just breaking each time we talk about this story and get new details in thinking of that family. And like Mara said, also the fire crews out there battling this and, what they're seeing from the inside.
Yeah, and I know so many families are looking for ways to help. So obviously we're going to get that link to the GoFundMe. Want to send things now out to Liza. You're standing by with some more reaction at the hospital now from family about these younger victims.
Yes, good morning, Madison. We're here at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Eggleston, where we understand 2 of the children who, with their mother, made it out of that fire, that house safely. We understand those 2 children were taken here to be treated. Family members tell us that they too were en route to check on their condition. No word yet on how they're doing, but we're going to be monitoring that very closely. Meanwhile, family members shared some photos of those victims who tragically lost their lives overnight in that house fire, and that includes Tariana Regular, her daughters also passing away. Aaliyah just turned 6 just a week ago, and Angel, only 3 years old. Tariana's uncle Timothy also passing, and we're also told her uncle Pedro was killed. Again, family members told us as they were leaving the scene that they were headed to area hospitals to check on those loved ones who were being cared for and treated, and we're going to be on top of their condition. Stay in touch with their family members and officials. Officials haven't released official details yet about the victims' ages, but we're going to be following all that information very closely. All of this unfolding so close to the holidays, and as you both mentioned, and Mara did too, that GoFundMe, this family really going to need a lot of support in the days ahead.
Liza and Mara, thank you so much for those updates. We will continue to follow these breaking new developments throughout the morning. You can also get the very latest online at 11alive.com or in the 11 Alive app.